Meh. 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 Okay. Damn, I still need to put the volume down my headset. This game is just loud. But hello, we are back with some more Valhalla. I don't know why I said it like that, but okay. Just waiting for everything to update a bit. Decided not to go into a starting soon screen just because I couldn't think of a song to use. So everything should be fine. Just close that. Have that open, have that open. I still need to get rid of the bot rigs. I still need to get rid of that because I don't use it, but anyway. Hello, Raphael. Hope you're doing well. Just gonna wait for Discord to catch up. It doesn't seem to want to. Whatever. It'll do it eventually. Hello, Red. Doo-doo. Put up here. Do that there, I think. I'm down with the sickness. Oof. Alright, so let's see then. So your account was charged $8,000 as payment for your electricity bill. Have a nice day. Not when getting charged $8,000, I ain't. Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind, and now she'll focus at work with no problem. There we go. Ah, there is some stuff. Oh, I might have seen this one already. Okay, yeah. That was just from before, because it saves before that, or I saved before that. Damn, what's taking Discord so long? What is this? Oh, that. Okay, I think that's the same. Simulation. Well, YouTube once again decides to eat my messages. Oh, that always sucks when that happens. But anyway, hello, Scarf. Why do I still have my watch on? Take that off. More comfortable. Okay. Well, we've got all we need, so might as well go straight into work then. Saturday, I was about to say Sunday. Good evening. Ah, hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did you run away again? Nah, I have him on an errand duty. Buying the drinks for tomorrow. Now that sounds weird, coming from the owner of a bar. Well, every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Fair enough. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't want to get the drinks that are sold here anyway. Working on Christmas Eve, good old capitalism, yeah. Hello, Speedy. Besides, those kind of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us, the dogs. You invited Titty Hacker. Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. Hello, Still. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. Who knows? That's true. We all know what Dorothy does on Christmas. No, please. I still don't want to think about that. I can't look at mall Santas ever again. I think the worst part of it is there's just the voice in my head that goes, how many of those mall Santas are there doing this? I'm just like, oh no, I don't want to think about that. No, stop it. It's just so wrong. Anyway, I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Alright. Gonna go with that again. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hello, cat. Oh, wait here. I'll check inside. Oh, welcome to Valhalla. Oh, a Bitcoin bar. Sorry, a BTC bar. I didn't realize it was. What is it? It was mentioned in the drink book. I didn't realize BTC stood for. It was wasn't it something like. Oh, I can't remember what it was now. It was British something beginning with T and then company. And I was like, oh, okay. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Trademark, there we go. Oh, council, not company. Also, new characters. I like the one with green. I don't know who she reminds me of, but she reminds me of someone. British Tea Company. Excuse me, do you know where... Oh yeah, I read a bit. Athena Convention. Why does that place make people get lost so easily? It's a Sui from My Hero. No, I don't quite see it. They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Nice. Good pun. Hold on. Let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right. When you see a building filled with hobos, this should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell. I'll have a drink. What about you? A brandtini, please. Right. The girl asked for a brandtiti. Brandtiti. A brandtiti. A brandtini. The Lilim freaks me out. So far, most of the Lilim freak me out, to be fair. No offense to them. By name... Brand titty. There it is. I'll double it, why not? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No cat, bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2. Aged and mixed. There we go. Ooh. Here you are. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. As much as I love cosplays, I'm not sure how I feel about people actually going with the role. And your Lilim friend is? I have a demand. Is it going to be to lose the jacket, cat? Sentia. Nice name. I get it. You're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that. So, no. Have you heard of a game called... Is that Yik or Y-I-I-K? I don't know. I'm going to say Yik. When there's Gamescom in Cologne or Japan Day in Dusseldorf, you see cosplayer all the time coming and going by train. Yeah. That cult classic game that has seen, like, 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year. Oh, so Battlefront. That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it, and we got lost on the way. Oh, year 2K. That makes sense. That would make sense if it's double I as in Roman numerals. I'm still going to call it Yik. I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh, yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. And then you proceeded to have a drink. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Bruh. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Please don't say that, that's creepy. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Hey, can you get the Oakley units of your Lilim friend fixed, please? Wearing jeans under a skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? The thing that Twitter doesn't like. Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Villa asked for a fluffy dream. The Lilim still freaks me out. I'm going to double it again. And then all the Karmatrine. There we go. Well, they capture ghosts all the time on camera, so Lilim's eyes count too, in a way. That would actually make an interesting story arc, to be fair. You're bobbing? Have you never seen me bob my head before with music? Here. Yep, this is the thing. I have not. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. The vending machines probably have AI. They probably talk. He probably could have a conversation with the vending machine. I don't know what... I don't know what is worse. The idea that you could be having a conversation with a vending machine at this point in time, or the fact that it might not be being capable of having a conversation and is just talking to an inanimate object. I don't know which scenario I like the least. Atomic Heart reference? This game came out way before Atomic Heart. I could see your smooth brain chatting with a vending machine. Oi, shush. They were talking about R&B music. Interesting. Does your friend prefer the 80s R&B or the 70s? 1980s, I think. Oh shit. Boss! Diddy! R&B! I'm coming! You see, Diddy is a 1970s purist. He has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before. You got tased? Oh god. He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. Oh. Oh no. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that'll be that. I really hope he comes in now. I just had a thought. Well, that's dangerous. You should go check on him, though. Right. Thanks again for the directions. Please come again. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. I feel like that's definitely related to a certain thing, but I don't know now because I may be thinking too deep into that. If vending machines are sentient, then does putting a coin in them cause feelings? Oh, I would certainly hope not. At the very least, I hope it's like a hunger feeling. Black sailor uniform. I hope I'm just overthinking it. I don't know what it means. More importantly, though, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey Dorothy. Oh, hi, honey. Are you okay? I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can Lilim just wander? Can I get you something? Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that. Right. Dorothy seems down. She asked for a sugar rush, but hasn't she told me about a drink that cheers her up? Fuck. She did. What was it? Oh, no. I wonder how, I wonder why, and all that I can see is just another living drink. Oh no. There was a drink, but I can't remember it. Piano Woman? Thanks to Team Communities. You could look it up. Yeah, I was just trying to look it up in my own memory at first. But yeah, I guess Piano Woman. I suppose. Not much to search through there. Oi! 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here you go. This is... Didn't you say you liked having Piano Woman whenever you felt like celebrating? Or were feeling down? I did. Wait, I did? You actually remembered such a thing? Yeah, I totally remembered. I don't have voices in my head telling me things. You're so sweet. I was half expecting her to say that she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. So much silence. Oh, her eyes are flashing. Have they always done that, or is that just part of the surprise look? By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh yeah, the head's changed. Did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling anyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but Hug Night is usually one of the most expensive services. Really? Of all the things you do, the least offensive thing is the most expensive? It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Again, of all the things. Not to mention it limits the chances of getting any other client at night. I hate that that sort of makes sense. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. Do you want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I've brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then. You were sad, and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it. Thanks. Although, I've wondered for a while, do you, Lilim, really understand death? Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So our concept of mortality might be different. We do not have a fear of death though. Oh, we do have a fear of death though. Fair enough. I mean, it makes sense if something happens and you can't get uploaded again, then yeah, you might as well be dead. You do? We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death, and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole free laws thing. You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history. Oh, so there was Asimov's free laws then. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book? Well, about that. If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. I mean, that is true. Isaac Asimov did make rules. I think that's also true. I don't think it was only 3 laws. I think it was a whole bunch of laws, but you can sort of merge them into those 3. I think it was in iRobot, which, by the way, the book version is vastly different to the movie. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics, or something. What's the point of humanoid robots you can smash a friend to play Mario Kart with? And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favour. Wow, you're a nerd. Bruh. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit though. The mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know. It's a tad small though. Sorry about that. And your cat is so cute. What was his name again? 4. Why 4? I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell, 4! Bruh. It happened once. You'd be surprised how many golf players you run into. And every time you play with him, you can say it's... no! Yeah. It was also named after someone. Really? Who? George Foreman. Sorry. Lilim kids that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Ooh, I don't like this now. Well, I mean... that sounds like backstory. Do you want anything else? Well, let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like. Okay, then. What would Dorothy order? I mean... Gamer Grill. Something I like. I mean, we've already done one. I mean, would Piano Woman be a cheat, maybe? I don't know. Probably... Nah. I'm just gonna go with like a sugar rush. Something sweet, probably. Oh, anything sweet or girly. I've got sugar. I've got that song in my head now. I hate this drink specifically because it puts that song in my head every time. Here you are. This was pretty basic, huh? First drink ever created on this system. Still a favourite of the people up till today. Can't blame them. Still, I still can't believe you actually remembered what I said about the Piano Woman. It's always good to keep a note of what regulars like, you know? I've wondered for a while, though, why do you keep coming back here? For you, of course. Come again? Well, why else would I come if not to see you? You're the one of the few people willing to hear me out. Always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar. The way it's insulated from the noise of the city. It's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation. I see. It was weird to see you down though, especially since you're always so lively. Well, I wasn't down, really. I was just thinking about a lot of things. Like what? Well, my mom, Guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Guardian? That whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilim after they're deployed until they reach maturity, right? Yep. And I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. They're robots, I'm not gonna question that. They always try to keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster. So what's wrong with your Guardian? Well, she still treats me like a kid. Probably because you decided to continue looking like one. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for a dead daughter. Ooh. Yeah, probably. Huh? Dead daughter? I was deployed to her not long after she lost a daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Do you think this person was married to the bloke that we occasionally see here, who also happens to have a daughter, who also happens to be dead? Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't know, or at least not consciously. At times she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's given me. If she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me. What irony that years later I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the... how's that? Well, most of the time my job involves role-playing. Yeah. Oh yeah, so is only one dead daughter in this entire city. Well, yeah, okay, true, but you gotta admit there are similarities. And she would notice the names, because she mentioned... Yeah, true, but then again, though, if they've divorced, she might have a different name to him, because she wouldn't have the last name anymore. So, it is possible you just don't necessarily know that someone was married to this specific person. Assuming they were married to begin with. It means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that. But on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm... Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute. What's the problem with your guardian then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter, that seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad. Did you try talking with her? How so? Telling her just what you said to me. Clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is. I never really thought about talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though. Keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. The gesture? I wouldn't know, though. I haven't met her. She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think. Well then, I'm taking my break. Oh, I'll be leaving then. No, what I was trying to say is that I'm taking my break. You want to come? Really? If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind the bar, that is. I've done worse in alleys. And there'll be none of that. Let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Alright. Dun, dun. I think the Steam achievement just spoiled something for me. I think the achievement just spoiled a plot point I hadn't reached yet. I was probably going to reach at some point in this dialogue. I'll explain it once it appears on here. Once it's actually revealed, I'll point out that it was the achievement. Want one? Are you really? Dude. Now you... I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. Ugh. But anyway, thanks. No. Smoking seriously messes with the air filters and they're a hassle to replace. I mean, at least you can replace them. That ain't a problem for the humans who can't. Well, they probably can in this point in history, but still. Don't mind me, though. Smokes to your heart's content. Thanks. So why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is. Sure. Well, her name is Sophia... Graham? Graham? Green? Oh no. Graham? She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays she works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently she suffered from nanomachine rejection all her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck. Probably not then, because the ex... Probably not Kat, because the ex died of nano rejection. And had it all her life. Whereas with the ex... Sorry, the ex didn't have it all her life, but as in, this person had it all her life. Or maybe it was. I don't know, though. Unless the sister lied. The sister might have lied. What was her daughter's name? I don't know, I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear, or is that surprise? It's hard to tell. I'm fine, yeah. Wait, red? Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I wonder if it appears like those AIs you see on like YouTube and that, where it's like fear 50% or something like that, like in terms of how confident. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine? Yeah. Scared of surprise. She's not wrong, though. Is this a dystopia? Definitely. It's very much in the same lane as, like, Cyberpunk. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes? Either you're really stressed or you're on fire. Why does that make me think of those empath memes that used to be on TikTok? Hayes is just my artistic name. It sounds more exotic than... And that's what people usually look for in this business, I guess. I tried other names, though. Dolores Hayes... Genesis Green. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold. I'm assuming that's a reference, then, for something. Carmen, what's your artistic name? I mean, you literally just called me by my artistic name. So, what's your legal name, then? Damn, that's a long name. Rebecca Dorothy Willow Green. A bit of a mouthful, if you ask me. And that's where the Steam achievement spoiled it, because the achievement came up and it was like have a talk with Becky or something like that, and it had her picture as the Steam achievement. So I just looked at him like, eh? So yeah, the Steam achievement jumped the gun a bit. It probably should have done the achievement once this section's finished, as opposed to the beginning of it, but anyway. So Dorothy is actually your second name. Should I call you something like Becky then? People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name and they always get caught. That worked, yeah, true. Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name? Yep. Only my mom, Guardian, calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others. That makes sense. What about Willow? Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as his last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first. Okay, yeah, she probably would recognise the guy if they did have the same daughter. Hold on, so your real name in short would be Rebecca Willow? Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it, if you ask me. Whatever you say, Becky. Stop it! It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. I really feel like the dead daughter is the ex. It doesn't match up time-wise, though. This makes it sound like it was also over a year ago, so it couldn't have been the thing, because her ex died recently, and Becky here was quote-unquote adopted, however you call it, guardianship, a year ago, or at least reached maturity a year ago, so it would have been even before that. So it had, it's not possible. The fact that she recognises it, though, I'm going to assume it's something past. Also, especially with the whole ghost thing, I'm now wondering if there's extra backstory to look into from, like, her childhood or something. Did the ex die recently, or was the bartender only told recently? Recently. At least the girl said it. She came to tell her, give her the news, because it had happened not too long ago before. Well, that was anger I read just now. Lots of anger. I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How you can end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours. I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us mind though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. That, and it's completely useless to try and correct him. But you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients too. How so? Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character. So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay. I guess. Sounds too far-fetched. Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. Bye. And now should have been the point where the achievement pops up. I need to remember to buy more cigars. Why? Who are you expecting to have? You don't smoke cigars. Back. Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year. Not really, no. I'd buy that for $1. Alright. You going out? I'll have a word with, Go? No, outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Is that the vending machine? Alright, welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Sai. Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped. So I'm sleeping better. It'd have been funny if it just left it at that. The nightmares have stopped. It's like, okay. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want him being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. Say it's such a mood? Yeah. I'm afraid I don't get what you mean, Cat. Ah, I see. Missing her eye. Okay. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. I'm guessing anything with ice. That's on the rocks. That's mixed. That's blended. Aged. That's on the rocks. That's on the rocks. Or if she would be supposed to be Japanese, it would be written, say, but read as C. Wait, really? Is that how it's pronounced? I was really proud of that, I mean, you mean it. It's a pun. How do you think I was going to react? I could just go with a bad touch, to be honest. Not me personally, but G-rated shows. Yeah, I'm gonna go with bad touch. Bit of stranger danger. Only correct way to react to a pun is to groan dramatically. Yes, exactly. Yeah, bad touch. Can't be giving everyone a bad touch tale all this time. Are there... Oh, there are elongated vocals A in Japanese where when there's a certain vocal after syllable, you don't read the second vocal but stretch the... Right, okay. I get what you mean. And then watch as I just continue to say thigh. That's the one problem I have. Like, I'll read something and be like, oh, okay, that's interesting, and then it will immediately be gone. Anyway, I'm going to double it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ice mix. Don't. Oh, I thought it was going to go into the next song. Nice. Stella is still best girl. Here. Yeah, this is the one. Why drink something cold when the weather outside is so cold too? It's not that cold, actually. But I've always had a decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference. Ah, just like me for real. So, Stella isn't with you today? It's a bit confusing for Americans, especially where given how they pronounce it compared to Europeans or Japanese. Like in the name Keizuki? According to Steam, you're playing according to Steam, you're playing Valhalla. Well, it should be. This is the game. She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. Oh, it just popped up saying it. Yeah, it does that sometimes. It does that with you guys as well. Occasionally I'll see the Steam thing pop up and it'll just keep coming. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. Kizuke. Okay. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple of beers in our honour. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? I read that so differently. They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Oh, that's nice. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. That's probably a lie, because I don't think you can get tax back on gifts. Not without it being literally fraud. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party, and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Oh, this is the PlanetSide 2 music. Oh, you know, it sounds like PlanetSide 2 music, rather. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. Mood. Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending, because otherwise I just stand there with without anything to say. That, and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know? You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. It's not true. There's definitely dresses you can get that can match that. Although, with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. That is fair. But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill. Well, now I think about it, doesn't the actual main art have her wearing a dress? Oh, I've closed Steam, so I can't see. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Maybe she's worried it's too big. I know some people worry about that. Hey! Why did I finger gun? Oh, I am such a fucking dork. I was about to say, like, I literally know people who worry about this sort of thing, so... Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Emotional damage. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. The armor? In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks him away, but I guess I've never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills. They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. Interesting. Anime logic, wrap bandage around the biggest boobs and they look 100% flat. I mean, yeah. I was trying to think of an anime where it does that, but I've forgotten now. She seems affluent enough, why not go through a reduction surgery? Because she also kind of likes having that size. I don't remember Mulan being particularly big-chested. She takes her bust size after her mum, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence. Well, that is true. And a bigger chest means more confidence to show. That's the first I've heard of that, though. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mum, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her. Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding Jacobs or something like that. I have no reference here, I don't know if that's big or not. I guess in a taller or thicker person her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than norm. Do you get self-conscious? Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. I absolutely cannot see it. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Wait, are they really called GG cups in the UK? Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do, give me a sec. Non-alcoholic. Frothy water? I don't know if that's going to work. I mean... yeah, I'll just go with it. It probably won't be too judgmental. Is flavour? Type? Okay, no, I just wanted to see. One. And I'll double it. Why not? She has beers before, so it's not like she'll be... here. Thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least, makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. It's fun. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food. or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be part of. There's also a matter of addiction, you know. You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh, yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Oh, nothing fancy. It'll just be me, boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. Funny, because logic itself seems to be a man-made concept in the first place. Well, yeah, actually, because isn't the whole point of logic to make sense of things? Or to make patterns in order to make things less chaotic? If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, say. Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now, with the White Knights disbanded and all? To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. How did you become a paramedic then? I mean, because that is essentially what she is in terms of the White Knights. She was the medical person. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. Blatant corruption. I'm sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realise just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. Become an edge runner. No! So I don't know what I'll do. But I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Oh, this guy. Ah, hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? Alright. Something strong for Mr. Detective. Perhaps something manly? Yeah, I was gonna say manly. Gut punch. It's supposed to mean a punch made of innards, but the name actually describes what you feel when drinking it. Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, wrong thing. 1, 2, and then a lot of Carmetrine. Aged, mixed. Nice. Here you go. Yes, this will do. So, what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone. A gun for hire. What about the girl? Crimson something. I am tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again. He made you an offer you can't refuse. Sorry. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder though, There has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as a middleman to look for some murderer. Hey, how safe is this place? We're protected by the BTC property laws. The walls are soundproof. And I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay then. Wait, soundproof walls? Why? Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls. Alright then. The option is still available that say, and still are these red and green killer. That or the two cosplayer. Yeah. I did initially think of, I don't know why, but I initially thought of, I don't know. Yeah. Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender? No, sounds like some weird JRPG character. Nope. Here's some big name from Carnivania. Hundred or so years in the future, Kanye West makes his own country. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction, and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Uh-huh. Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since. Okay. He could be lying, you know. Doubt it, I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about a cobalt velvet? Okay. I messed something up. Ah, I only did pre-planner guides, that's what it was. Nice. Here you are. Oh, you actually did it. What, you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? No. So, what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time. No flawless bonus for you. No! He told me he wanted to see her again, one last time, or at the very least, deliver her a message. He could have been lying. Yes, people lie, you made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. Oh? What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or even if she's alright. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon I was worried if something might have happened to her. Is this the reason why you became a detective? I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So, yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. So, how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to the her from before, the bank incident, no. She seems slower somehow. Got hurt, maybe? Either she just let her guard down or something else is happening. Oh, maybe it is Say. Because she would be pretty slow now after the bank incident. What will you do when you find her? Or her eye got injured, yeah. I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. Takes shirt off. It's like the nano suit, like black, not nano suit, but like the nano machine, like black stuff from Metal Gear Solid. He kind of looks a little bit like him, with the glasses and the balding head. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Can't get comfortable forever. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better go back to work before her trail goes cold. Please come again. It is also somewhat convenient that he arrived after she left as well. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then, I want you here tomorrow at 8 PM. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow then, boss. Hold on, wait a bit, and I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. I mean, hey, no mistakes, because I didn't give it to him. And hey, flawless service. Not bad, 5,000. A Merry Mega Christmas. Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds. What is this? Happy holidays. There is a thing there. I like how it is sexist to have an army. Like, I know there's more to it, but that's something you would see on Twitter. Just that alone. Like, nothing, no continue with that. Anyway. A party then. I'll bring you leftovers. Yoru Yori is the best show this season. If you weren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life shows already, then be prepared to join the Moe Church. Please tell me that's not a real thing. This season with the premiere of Yoru Yuri, one of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. The pals at the popular Danger U forum seem to divided, however. This is such an obvious pandering. Remember when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? You girls are just haters who hate their lives. This really is Twitter. I'm going to... See... Like, I feel like that's the same person every time, you know, the I'm going to marry X. Like, it is the same person. I'm willing to bet it is the same person every single time in the forums. Wake me up inside, save me. Anyway, you can catch YY every Friday on RSTV. It is sexist to have an army of Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? Isn't that basically the premise of, like, at least 3 different gacha games? The ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. Jill's comment. Oh, wait, let me see, what did it say? Wanna watch it? Anime is for nerds. Dude. Okay. I'm pretty sure Kanyavania went through demilitarization before. Why does that make it sound like they're making like a Germany reference in terms of demilitarization? The ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. The King of the West, Kanjay, from the western nation of... See, I keep saying Kanyavania just because I see Kanye West there. Wait, hang on, yeah, it's also King of the West. Hang on. Has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? Those dictators from Venezuela or whatever just do what they want. They don't give a shit. Mariana Zimmer, 35, told the Augmented Eye during a street interview. They're all pretty hot though. If I was him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you just make them from scratch to match your every need? Is there something you want to admit, Miss Mariana? More as we investigate. Bolivar? Yeah, this is basically Bolivar. Alright, update 2. So, Lilim receiving mysterious messages. The messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. Still, we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Was it a prankster or someone who just discovered how to subvert public communication channels in Lilim? Either way, some reports indicate that Lilim behaviour has been rather unusual as of late, although we can only imagine the confusion they were going through. Not the first time. Let's not forget that something similar happened 5 years ago when Lilim advancement was at its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it. Will it happen again? Time will tell. I just want to see if there's anything else here. Grand Slam wants to know. Okay. Green person. Okay, so this one. I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. Okay, so everywhere else doesn't have this Christmas then. It's just normal Christmas by the sounds of it. I know it's an incredibly absurd name, and the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how Glitch City managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright changed the holiday. Well, it's not that different considering they still have the same date, but still pretty cool. Whoop, gotta go. Time to sign some books. Merry Mega Christmas. Was it Mega Christmas or Mega Christmas? I don't know, don't care. You know what, I didn't even think about that. I don't think I ever actually paid much attention. Wait, did I read the... Oh yeah, I did point that one out. Okay, I think I got everything there, so go to work. I didn't need to get anything from the... Right, Sunday, December 25th. Good evening. Jill, I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have. You came in your uniform. That's gross. These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Bruh. Besides, you and Gil are in your uniforms too. Well, I can't really show up in casual clothing. I'm being monitored. What about the kilt you wore that one time? I'm still surprised you didn't break the dress code somehow. That one didn't break. There we go. And you, Gil? I don't have that many clothes to begin with. You people depress me. Well, everything's in place back there. Ah, Alma's here. You know, there was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that. Come on, Jill, greet her properly. Welcome to Val... Wait. Man, if that's not a sign you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what is. Shut up, it's become a reflex. Wait, Alma also came in her usual attire. Why aren't you saying anything to her? Rib Sweater's got a free pass. Why? Silly question, never mind. Jamie came earlier too. The dogs went with him to get some ice. Don't we have ice? Trying to take it out of the bartending section is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Huh. What are you doing back there, Alma? Setting up the food warmer. The what? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks just like a set of wires, but you can create a frame with them. Put the food inside it, press a button and watch it warm up the food, just like a microwave. It's an infomercial bauble, though. Really useful, but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move and we'll be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh, so you've bought infomercial stuff too, haven't you? It's at the very least a good idea for gifts. Well, dynamic entry! Finally, at least somebody came after me. Is it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour? No! No, I know I made a joke already, but nah! I swear sometimes Jill and I are on the same wavelength. We share a brain cell. Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying it out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You're taking her side now? Jealous? You wish. You don't need to fight for me. We're not. I'll go check the microwave wire thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea. Back. Oh. Ah, hello, Jill. Soldier, you're late. Hey, Jay. See? That's how you greet people. You shut it! I'll go help I'll go help Sweeter Pups. Sweater Pups, there we go. Something wrong? She's not good with dogs. Oh. Alright, we're all here. So, we can start. Yo, Anchorage. Alma. I know what I said. How's the food going? Hey yo, Bake Alaska. It's doing well, but it'll take a bit. Can you speed it up? I've used those microwave wire things before. It's either warm nicely but slowly, or burn that bitch. So, how long? 15 minutes or so. A bell will ring when the time comes. We need to kill some time then. Alright, let's play Truth or Dare. Oh no. What? I'll pass. Games are for kids. I'm in. Sure, I'll play. Sounds fun. As long as that mutt stays away from me. That'll make the time pass faster. You'll play. Damn. Oh god, why is this like a game show now? Alright then, rules are simple. If you get picked, you pick either truth or dare. After you finish, you get to pick somebody else. We go like that until food's done. What about punishment games? Those are a hassle. Just issue new questions or challenges until the other person complies. That said, chill. Yes? You start, pick someone. Oh, let's see. Click on a portrait of the person you want to pick. Okay then, Gil, what do you pick? Truth. What's your last name? Dare, I picked Dare. Try to make a sugar rush with your eyes closed. Alright. Here. This is a beer. Well, it works, I think. My turn, right? Well... Me, pick me! You, the dog. Come on! Dare! I dare you. No, I'm the one that dares you. Bring it on! Sit. Sir, yes sir. You're not sitting. Sir, yes sir. Whatever, you did it. Alright. You, the blonde. Pet me. Whatever. Your hands are cold. Colder than your usual hands, I guess. Alright then, Jill. I'll go with Dare. Give me a shoulder massage. Really? Really? Okay. You're good at this. My grandpa taught me how years ago. How old were you when your grandpa died? 14 or so, if memory serves right. When he was... Sorry, I need to use the bathroom. Jill, what did that massage do exactly? It was a regular massage. I might have accidentally unclasped a bra, though. Calm down. It felt like something snapped. Well, just imagine the pressure that the poor thing must be subjected to. Surely there's different sizes you can use. Again, I don't know much about these things. I love how I snap the bra and suddenly chat's just gone wild. Good girl. Woo! You have a pretty triumphant look on your face, though. Wouldn't you? I wonder. If everyone's done talking about my bra, let's move on. I wonder how long until the food's done. Click on a portrait of the person you want to pick. Alright, boss, pick. Truth me. How did you get your arm? Every single person here is allergic to doing the truth. At this point, it might as well just be Dare. Lift Gil by the neck of his shirt. Okay. What? Happy? I guess. Who cares? I didn't hear about the arm. Can you blame us? Fair. I do, I care. Alright, Gil. Now that I have you in this position, answer me. I didn't pick. You're in no position to pick, now answer. Did you live in Scotland for 2 years? Scotland? No. I guess that rules out a couple of possibilities. Chief? What? Oh, right, I'm still lifting you. Sorry. And now she apologises. I guess it's my turn. Hey, Alma, truth or dare? Dare. Oh, I have a suggestion. You stay quiet. Fine. How strong are those arms of yours? It's still my muscles? It's still my muscles under them, so not very. Although not having fleshy skin makes things easier. Wait, that's truth, not dare. I just wanted to make sure. I dare you to break this nut with your hands. Oh, like a walnut. Okay. Well, that was easy. Holy shit, Gil. Are you really into that? Eh? Asking a woman to break a nut in her hand, and then watching her eat it, does that turn you on? Eh? Wait. Is this an actual thing that turns guys on? I need to know for professional reasons. You're perfect, Gilbert. What? That was close this time. My turn then? Alright. Hey Jill, pick. Truth. Okay then. What's your most embarrassing childhood dream? Dare. Oh, elaborate. For example, when I was a girl, I wanted to be a professional puzzle master. I guess in a way I accomplished that, but you understand. I wanted to be a ventriloquist. Huh? When I was a child, I liked this show called Lucia's Funhouse. The one with the woman in the house with the talking stuff. That one. My parents divorced when I was around 6, I think. Nothing embarrassing about that. Puzzles are cool. I suppose it's probably more so that it doesn't exist as a job. So like being a professional puzzle solver probably... I think that's probably more so what they were getting at. Mum was on tour with an orchestra and my dad was working constantly. I spent a lot of time with my grandpa, but he slept a lot. So I was on my own most of the time. I like to pretend things like chairs or beds could talk, and since AI wasn't so advanced back then, do you think this is the reason why she speaks for her cat? Anyway, I went to a magic show once and there was this guy making a puppet talk. My dad told me he was a ventriloquist, so I kind of obsessed about wanting to be one. Even today, I'd be lying if I said that I don't think about it every now and then. Yeah, that's definitely. Short 4 isn't telepathic. Well, the thing is about this world is that very well could be the case. There we go. So that's why you pretend Fork can talk. Gee, what? Nothing. I'm getting hungry. Pick on the portrait. Ah, fine, I'll pick Dorothy. Okay then, Dorothy. There! Why did I pick Dorothy? Jill! What are you doing? No! At the very least be more specific, because if you say do something freaky with this woman... Like, removing my head? Removing your... Because I can remove my head, no problem. Do you want me to remove my head? I'll pass, I'll take your word for it. Anyone want to see that? No. No, thank you. I do, but I'm not gonna be the party pooper here. You know, it makes sense that she would. Fine, I guess it's my turn now. Oh, thank God she didn't take the request to do something freaky in the way that she normally would. Hey, Dana, what do you pick? I'll pick Truth. If you had to marry Honey or John, who would you pick? Who? Probably Jill. Oh. Right, okay, no, I get what you mean. The two... I forgot she called him John. Yeah, I forgot that she calls Gil John. So... and then when I read Honey as well, in my head I just kept thinking the actual Honey. Probably Jill. Yeah. I mean, she's cute, she's smart. And I kind of own Gil anyway, so it's kind of redundant. What? Speaking of Gil, truth or dare, fuckboy? Pick one for me. Well, where were you born? I don't really know. It's one of those things I can't remember or was never informed about. Strangely, I do remember an early childhood in the Arctic of all places. The Arctic? Huh. Just, huh? A bell? Food's ready. Finally. Let's go. You guys go ahead, I'll have a quick smoke outside. Careful. Oh, hello. Truth or dare, huh? It was fun, I guess. Hey. Oh. I mean, hello. A bit late for the hello, don't you think? Want one? You know I don't smoke. True. Are you leaving already? Yeah, technically we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday. But I just got the message that Diana is making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine, I guess. All of this has helped to keep my mind off things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone who you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? Ask Katyusha, or any of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types. I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If you tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to war. I guess. Well, although the circumstances make me not want to, I've got to go. Careful out there. Oh yeah, you should take the chance and spend this time with everyone inside, don't you think? Yeah, she's right. Hey, Jill's back. Oh. That is a broken moon. That is very slowly rendering in. Okay. Do I click? I don't want to skip the cutscene though if it... Okay, there we go. That's the food. Oh, chapter 3, Dulce. Why does the moon get blown up in so much sci-fi? Yeah. I don't know. I suppose it's just a good way of changing things. Because most of the time when you see worlds, whether it be fantasy or sci-fi, it's either going to have two moons, a broken moon, or a ring. Rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary 10,000. I need to get 5,000 in 5 days. Ugh. Or you'll be evicted. Jill wants to see if the Alex doll's beard actually grows. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Oh yeah, that's right, the Moonblast. Fun fact, the moon is moving away from Earth. Yes, that is true. Eventually things will be very different, but not anything that we have to worry about. You've been using that hoodie a lot lately. Shut up. Oh damn, these are all different. Alright, street race at the Motor City. Oh, leaves 2 dead, okay. The Motor City district is notorious for the number of illegal street races it sees each week, and the dozens of injured drivers it leaves every year. This time, it has been reported that 2 people died during a race hosted by the Gate Highway, otherwise known as the Death Lane. The Transit Police is currently investigating the deaths as well as the underground world of illegal street racing. We have several suspects in regards to who is running this underground, but nothing concrete as of yet. Chief of the Transit Police Department, J. Esposito, told the Augmented Eye. The death of these 2 youngsters will be the last, however, that's the promise. Castle. What, as in the show? You won't believe what happens in this cartoon. Damn. Lana's really resorted to clickbaiting, huh? Cartoons are not for children. They're still largely colourful, but the themes they touch have become rather dark. In fact, every cartoon on air today has dark themes. It's come to a point where innocent animated characters are no longer a thing. I suppose children are young adults from birth now. Didn't they have Detective Esposito? I'm not sure. It's been such a while now since I've watched that show. I really should rewatch it though. But enter Touch Fluffy Tale, a new show that aims to challenge the current trend. No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid deep plots, just fun with numbers and fluffy tales, said a TFT producer who asked to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want death threats for making a cartoon for actual kids. Glitch City Olympics return next year. For the 10th consecutive year, the GC Olympics returns to the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome, this time with a representative from the elusive country of Ganyavania. Prime Minister Quincy, who is in charge of the committee, told the Augmented Eye that it wasn't easy getting in touch with Kanye, and that we had to abide by some of his religious rules in order to see some of their best competitors come to the country. Kanyavania's main religion, Kanyeism. This is definitely a reference to Kanye West, right? There's no way. Prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside the body, and as such, competitors from said country had to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm It's a temporary solution, but it will do the trick. Oh, I haven't been reading the thing. I'm guessing tacky bodysuits weren't practical for sport. I've heard there's a defamation campaign against the district, though. Stop. I rescued you. I touch your tail if I wanna. I like fluffy tails, me too. Yee. Seen that one, seen that one. Okay, so it's this one. Model Warrior returns to TV. Anyone watching it? I don't even have a TV. So useless. Julianne is old and busted. I heard you talking shit about May Waifu, like I wouldn't find out. Is it going to be censored? I don't think so. The show was rather tame. Fake. I'm going to marry Julianne. Yep, there's the person who always marries everyone. Oh man, I remember watching a show back when I was like 10. I think I discovered porn thanks to it. You will never discover Rule 34 for the first time again. Why keep trying? Never seen the show before. Is it any good, or is it just a meme? It's a meme show. There's nothing outstanding. What about the sequels? Are those going to be broadcasted as well? Sequels are shit. And the thread is closed. Poor chill. I'm running out of space. I'm gonna have to start saving over stuff soon. Sounds like me when they had the long anime night during my elementary school days on Vox, and it was all... Really? Is your lip trembling? No. Wait, hang on, let me... Okay, yeah, that was a response to that. Oh, because, yeah. Let's go check something real quick. If I go for one more, I might go for one more. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Gil is in the back sorting an ingredients shipment, and I've got things to do. The dog's in charge, okay? Bye. What? Wait, the dog what? Okay, first order, pet me. No. Pet me. No. I'm in charge and I want you to pet me. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey Jay, I won't bet you. You'll pet me sooner or later, they all do. Won't. Will. You called? No. You said Will, not Gil. Ah. Who the hell is Will? Nobody. Don't be rude with poor Will. Dude. There's no Will. Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up! Who, me or Will? Ah! You go back to whatever you were doing. Alright? And you stand by. Only if you pet me. Go! The fuck just happened? Well, aren't we spirited today? Virgilio. Welcome to Valhalla. Virgilio? Why? Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy. Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know? So, it's all an act then? Wasn't it obvious? I guess. Would you mind getting me a Bleeding Jane? Sure. Guys, this is weird. Why is he talking normally? Virgilio wants a Bleeding Jane. I don't like the fact that he's talking normally. That's weird, because I hate the guy, but I don't like the fact he's talking normally now. It's like... Hungover, maybe? Maybe, yeah, probably. We clearly entered the Twilight Zone. Yeah! Why is the dog in charge? Wouldn't it be us? Wouldn't we be the most senior person if Gil is not doing anything? Blended. A Bleeding Jane. Yes, this is just the thing. So, tired of putting on an act? Care to explain? It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. What made you change your mind, though? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? That's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounds weird. You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams you're here. You're there, rather. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. But you yeah, he's right. Yeah? I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself. But I'm avoiding a certain crowds of people. Yes, my behaviour might call everyone's attention, but then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read. Giving me yet another giving me another layer of enigma. Enigma balls. Sorry. Well, congrats. No offense, but I fell right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Thanks. Hey, can you give me something spicy? Sure. Spicy? I mean, already Bleeding Jane, but I'm just going to do a Mars Blast. Oh, I don't think I can do this. No, I can't do this. Yeah, I can't double it. Blended. Yeah. Here. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Isn't it normally the other way around? Like, animals can't handle spicy stuff because you're not supposed to. Like, it was literally supposed to be like a poison to not have animals eat you, and then us humans decided, spicy. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for other creatures. Do you like spicy things, bartender? Are you an alien? That probably won't make any sense. I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. I love spicy food. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with a passion. Do you like it? Lots. Not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I hate that I share brain cells with this guy now. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. Interesting. Mars got destroyed too, not just the moon? Maybe. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Well, let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now. Hey, bartender. Call me Jill. I wanted to apologise. You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologise for my behaviour, and thank you at that. Don't worry. I actually feel like I was too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologising. You're a client after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Virgilio even your real name? It might be, it might not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities and sordid pasts. Gil, Jamie, you... Did you say something? No, just rambling. Pay me no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? And Will. I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Huh. Again. Again? In my time here, I've heard avoided people end up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking that about the runaway public. Put something in Discord for spiciness. Yeah. Oh. You make me sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is a more active predator, I don't know. A troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. I'm starting to hear this tune when I sleep. It's starting to annoy me now because I just can't pin what song it makes me think of. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. I don't mind it. Do I think... Is it like physical, that song? You know, physical, physical, wanna get physical. Maybe? Highway to Hell. I most certainly can't hear that in Highway to Hell. Though it has been a while. I'll re-listen to the song. Do you think I'm sort of criminal, though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get something bitter here? On it. Why is he still wearing that tie if he doesn't have to pretend anymore? Here. This works. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender? As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no, I don't. Well, I get it. It's not for everyone. That cat boomer the other day. What? What about her? Still scared of her? Not really, but she looks so familiar. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer? No, that's not it. It's like the bandage girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's something really familiar about her. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing out. You might be right. Well, I'll leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mrs. Detective. What are you doing under that counter? And here we are, another mute person wandering into the bar. Anything I can get you? Gut punch. With pleasure. 5. I'm going to double it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Ooh. Aged and mixed. Here. Oh, you got it right. So, what's up now? A bit of holiday blues, you could say. So, you celebrate Mega Christmas? Why wouldn't I? You looked more like a Festivus kind of guy. Why does everyone keep saying that? What does it even mean? Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. Oh, I get it. Is it like the whole Happy Holidays thing? And you know, cheapskate. If you have something to say it. I'll refrain. Although, now that I think about it, Holiday Blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just a season. A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. It already is, always was. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came that turbo male guy. He started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in a ring. Turbo male? That can't be his ring name. It is. Really? Such a tacky name was... such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master. And his rival was Dr. Chris Max. Tacky names were not a problem. Took some time when they achieved that 100%, yet in the dystopian future. I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. Also, I knew that the guy became insanely popular and the stunt got out of control. And of course, that's part of that part everyone sings about. Santa became... I know what that means. Microphone, don't fail me. Nega Santa, thanks to the Redmond family. It's the Very Odd Parents meme all over again. Sees the error of his ways and becomes a mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. And then every company jumped on the bandwagon, and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Male? I'm gonna be honest, that sounds like a gay porn name. Yep. That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke. The holiday is a joke. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus? No, I don't. Like an anime plot. Do you know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland that they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus. Hot kettle? Like those jerks who only eat Nuke and think they're better than everyone else. Nuka-Cola? I see. Anything else I can get you? Get me a fringe weaver, will ya? Sure. God damn. Here. Right, thanks. So, any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynchings of White Knights stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armour. I haven't gotten much out of that one yet. All in all, the madness following the attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now. I wonder if Say plans on testifying. Does anyone know if they went there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. Hey bartender, you okay? Sorry, got distracted. There's not much to say, really. There's some odd, silly rumour here and there. Like the vending machines, tasers malfunctioning and applying more strength. Or that the writer of The Last Reign in the World is actually living here as a brain in a jar. I just love how the vending machines have tasers. But those are kind of rumours you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold that one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that. Jessica, Helena and Woody covered their tracks. Yes. I see. Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. Okay then, no, wait, she's out. Gil, you there? Yeah, taking a break? Let me know if someone comes in. Dum, 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 dum. I still like that it's copyrighted in 2069. Were we in Florida, it would be so that the vending machine can defend itself against sexual harassment. Jeez. It's now safe to keep playing. Things are pretty quiet outside. Jill. Ah, Miss Kim. Just call me Kim. It sounds weird to be called Miss. You seem to be in a good mood. I got some money on Mega Christmas. Wouldn't you be happy? I guess. What can I get you? I'll have a beer. Okay. Let's give Kim a beer. Yeah, I'm going to do a double pint. It is already illegal to actually have trash bins in Florida. But I mean, like, why is there even a law about that? How do you even convict someone of that? Here, Kimberly. Thanks. So, how have you been doing? Pretty good, actually. My hair stopped falling out, my appetite's coming back. I hadn't realised just how much the newspaper was weighing on me until I quit. I suddenly stopped feeling defeated. I actually felt like I achieved victory. Like I got a hold of my own life. So nice to hear. Oh yeah, I'll start bartending training in January too. Huh, really? Yeah, I did some research and it sounded cool. BTC gives you many benefits, so it sounds like a good thing to do for the time being. I don't know if it's what I want to do for the rest of my life, but it's a good start. It'll give me time to think on the next course of action. A bit of advice, don't go for BTC housing plans unless you absolutely have to. You have to sign a contract for at least 5 years of service, with a cut in pay and tips. I was going to go for that one, but I backed down a bit at the last minute. How do you back down a bit? Well, I took the chance when the BTC found me an apartment. And instead of signing the BTC contract, I just asked for a regular one. I still have no idea how I got away with that one. I thought those apartments were built by them or something. Back in England they are. Here they have their own real estate companies. Ah. Oh yeah, I love how you have to pay a fine for setting up a nuke in New York, and I love how it's so cheap as well. Like the fine is just $348. Apartment complex where they have the means to give discounted rooms to employees. But in this city, Realty Noir holds an unspoken real estate monopoly, so BTC can't easily offer such promises. Oh! Realty Noir is a bit weird as far as companies go. Their name has become synonymous with quality, a brand built around certain expectations. But the truth is that Realty Noir has done little to no work in the last 10 years or so. Really? I mean, when it started, they managed to sell and build upon plots of land that everyone gave up on. Dirt cheap, might as well give it a try. FBI agent on the other end of the screen. Go on. They became a big name as far as real estate goes, but in reality, the company itself has actually done less than you'd think over the years. Most of the time they're cashing in on their established properties or letting others work with them. I believe in the last 10 years or so, they've only started around 3 or 4 new projects. And they're all expansions of their already established ones. You seem to know a lot about it. Nah, I've just read a lot about it over time, especially after hearing my landlord ramble about them. I think it's all par for the course for real estate companies, really. But it's true that when you hear a name so much, you expect something, I don't know, different. But enough rambling on my side. You must be thirsty. Can I get you anything else? Let's try Sugar Rush. Okay. Sugar Rush, I feel like I've been serving them a lot lately. Yeah. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And then all the Karmatrine. Mix. Yeah. Here you go. Yay! Actually, Jill, I came here today to thank you. Me? Yeah, back when I first showed up here, I was in a really rough spot. Did we pet Red Sheba yet? Oh, Rad Sheba. No. I was shocked, I was tired, I was a total mess. I even said some really mean things, but you had patience with me. Not to mention you helped me cool down, and your boss saved me. And, I don't know, I felt like I had to tell you all that before the year ended. Much appreciated, thanks. But anyway, how are you doing? Last time you were a bit off. I'm better now, thanks a lot. I'm glad to hear. It was weird to see you like that. It always felt like you were putting up a cool bartender act. It did? You don't? I don't. Are you sure? What you saw as a cool bartender act is what everyone else has described as being cold. I mean, cold and cool do mean the same, but... In Baltimore, it is illegal to mistreat oysters. What? You eat oysters? How? It can't be any more mistreatment than that. Nah, I don't try to pull up that act. Sorry to disillusion you. I'm too much of a mess to do such a thing. Huh. Disappointed? Surprised, actually. What led me to believe that you were putting on an act? And more importantly, how can I make use of it when I get assigned to a bar? In Baltimore, Maryland, it is illegal to take a lion to the movies. What are they doing in Baltimore? I only ever hear about Maryland a couple of times, and it is never anything sane. I must investigate further. You're not a news reporter anymore. Good luck with that. In Baltimore, it is illegal to wash or scrub sinks, no matter how dirty they get. What? How can you not wash or scrub sinks? That is literally what you're supposed to do to clean them. Say, let's try something bubbly now. Alright? A bubbly drink. Oh, flavour. Cringe. Here. Thanks. Hey Jill, I'm gonna need some ice. Ah, boss. Boss? Oh, I know you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Hey, nice to see you're fine. I'm more than fine, I'm alive, I'm here. I avoided my biggest mistake in life thanks to your timely intervention. I don't know what overcame me. I just felt like everything was shouting. Okay, well, one last, I have to. Shut up before you're accidentally admitting a crime. According to Ohio law, it is against the law to kill a housefly within 160 feet of a church without a license. Of all the things you could have a license for in the US, fucking killing a housefly is probably the lowest point in it. Why? Of all the things that they desperately need to have licenses for over there, they choose that? Okay. I couldn't stop the shouting, so I just felt like, thank you. Don't even mention it, I just did what I felt was right. Jill, ice please. Right. Are you alright? Did you seek help? I know a couple of people that could help you. Oh, don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. I've gone to a therapist a couple of times, but he says I'm okay. Something overcame me, but you intervened and... I don't know what to say. You already said thank you. Seeing that you're fine is more than enough for me. I should have come to thank you earlier. I owe you that at least. Don't worry. Just go out and be happy. You have a second chance, so use it the best you can. I will. I'll be leaving. Happy New Year, Jill. Thank you again. Please come again. So, a couple of weeks ago I read some news about a woman saving a suicidal girl, catching her mid-air. Would you know something about that, boss? Maybe, maybe not. Whoever it was probably just did it because it was the right place. Well, because it was the right thing to do. You'll never take me alive. Dives out the window with Siege to go to the movies. Feeling lonely? That voice. That was an interesting... achievement. Hey Joe, long time no see. Whomst? Really long time no see. Seriously, it feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. Wait, didn't she appear on the TV at one point? I heard another achievement, yeah. So I just waited in the background until the tensions wore off a bit. Earth to Joe, I'm talking to you here. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, there it is, okay. Yeah, so it was what the Lilim saw. So she's... I must admit, I kind of get like Cyberpunk. I don't know his name, but the guy that Keanu Reeves plays. So Jill is a Lilim too. That would be interesting, but no, because don't think so. No, I don't think so. No. If I ignore her, she'll leave. I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know. Johnny Silverhand. Yes, there we go. Julian Stingray, I'm talking to you. Calm down. Don't fall for her taunts. How does she know my full name, though? I thought your full name was Julian Natalie Stingray. Or did you legally remove the Natalie? Never mind that. She is reading my thoughts. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of written in the middle of the screen. Oh, I hate this. It's always creepy when they fall for a wall break like that. Hard not to see them, actually. Alright, that's it. I'm going crazy. That's such a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world could be weirder than you think. Doki Doki Bartender Club. This world is amazing because of the things you just can't accept. Explain, rather. And just because only you experience something doesn't mean it's a lie or that you're crazy. I mean, just look at ASMR. Yeah, you can't walk 2 feet in VTuber Twitter without seeing ASMR somewhere. No, I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in a scenario. You acknowledged me. Shit. That's good. I'm not serving you anything. What? Why? Last time you came, I had to clean drinks I served you off the floor. Don't be like that. The drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was going to buy some curry with the money I had put up for those drinks. Dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but for God's sake. You okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm back. Ah, boss, what happened? A meeting cut short. At least I drank the the bottles. Are you okay? You look distraught. I'm fine. so they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. Actually, she's behind them. And you're wearing jeans under a skirt. I like that she's holding him up too. It's like, oh, what, like this? Why? Just why? To annoy people, of course. Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. There are things like spats, after all. No idea what that is. I don't know. Oh, there's no signal anywhere. It's uncannily right. Not all that wrong. They just can't stop staring. Not like anyone other than me could see it, though. They could see it if they wanted to. Jill, you're making an awful lot of faces there. Are you okay? Yeah, just remembering stuff. Man, I miss not being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today. And you stay here. Who stays where? Crap. Did I just... You have to be the first person I've met who mixes their inner and outer voice. I thought I saw one of the dogs near the counter. Sorry. Oh, okay. Hello, Code. Can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure. Thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet. I'll thank you when you leave. That's not what I... Whatever. Joined just in time for Anna, it seems. Yeah. Unfortunately. I think I saw a boyfriend whispers into your ear while driving, gets into an accident. Oh yeah, there was a meme or like a trend of just like really random ASMRs like that. It was like where it would be like only like 10 seconds long, where it just starts off like a normal ASMR and then it gets unhinged and the title is equally unhinged. Rent is due on the 30th. Okay, yeah. Jill just watched Night of the ID Snatchers. Well, as opposed to Night of the Body Snatchers. Buying a poster of it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Okay, let me see. $10K. Yep, average rent in New York be like. There are cats in... Oh, there are cats in heat outside. I'd have blue balls, if I still had any. Taylor the Brain. Tired of name change requests. A couple of weeks ago, we wrote about Taylor, one of the brains from Solar Anima Project. One of the highlights from the interview was that was unfortunately stripped from the finished version, was a stray comment about how many people ask Taylor to change their name to Brian on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline. Taylor told the AE team, I like the name Taylor, and there's nothing wrong with Brian. I just won't be a part of the joke. My life is worth more than that. Taylor is currently looking at their chances at becoming a senator in the upcoming electoral season. Parliament discusses anime influence. Oh, that's the title that seems way too real. Yes, important topics and all. During an unusual meeting held at Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on the population. It's nothing but filth, trash, a representative for the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting. If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. Several anime studio heads have responded to the news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing so much money into the local market. Yamake, a producer, told the Augmented Eye during the phone interview. That's a flex. I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre. You can trust me. Time is a flat circle. Honestly, yeah. Biker gang arrested after vandalism during protests. Oh no, I hope it's not... person. Wait, hang on. Let me just... Oh yeah, I read that bit already. The members of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City sector were arrested after a group's leader and her entourage were found at the site of a protest last Friday. Their leader, commonly known in the streets as Christine Love, declared to the press that they were unjustly arrested and that her gang was only there to defend protesters from the White Knights. They're afraid of us, they know they can't take us down in the streets, so they use protesters as a shield, and we had no option but to surrender. Love told A during a phone conversation. They're currently detained and waiting for a trial. The formal charges are unknown so far. Isn't she a game developer? She's many things. And this one. It's finally here. I can't believe I'm alive for this day. Thank you, based god. Jeez. I don't remember base being used this early on in when this game was made. All boards report in. What other boards, you idiot? Nice, more stupid mower blobs. YY gets a new season, but the actual best YY is still up in the air. My internet service gets cut off tomorrow because I can't afford it anymore. Wake me up! Wake me up inside. Oh wait, has someone been doing the song this entire time? Get a job, you stupid neat. Oh god, here we go. Prepare hot cocoa, sit in comfy couch, put on my favourite mega Christmas sweater, see snow falling outside, turn on the heater, get my blanket, watch glorious YY and fall asleep when it ends. I am the comfy. I wish I was as comfy. I've work tomorrow. Enjoy the Yodus for me, danger you. Thread is closed. Is that Anna? Could be. I'm just trying to see. Oh no, there wasn't any wake up here. No, okay, so it was only those two. Because it was this one here. It was... No, it wasn't. No, wait. There was. There was one where it was Wake Me Up Inside, because I literally sang it out loud. Have I gone schizo? I'm fairly certain there, because I literally sang it out loud when I read it. I literally said, wake me up inside when I saw it. And this was from previous one. Huh? No, it was in this one, because this is the only one that I read this stream. This was the only... Because that one was from the last stream. This was the only one that was here this stream. I mean, it's not part of the thing, because all of the texts have the... I've forgotten the name of that thing, but the upright slash, and this one doesn't. Why? What? Okay, sounds cute for nerds, maybe. You'll warm up to it. What? That's a thing? Okay, so I'm going to assume that it's Anna, and she's just trolling us for some reason by singing... Why is she putting in lyrics to, I can't even remember what it's actually called, because I always just call it Wake Me Up Inside, but what is the song called now? It's an Evanescence song, but I can't remember what it's actually called. Is it just called Wake Me Up? I don't know. That is so weird. Of all the things that could be done. Okay. Save me? Something like that. You know what? I'm just not going to question it. I will, however, leave it here. That was... Yeah, that was weird. That really fucked me up. So much so that I'm actually gonna have to go back in the stream and see if I can find it. Just so I know that I'm not going insane. But yeah, so... that's gonna be it for now. Do I have any plans? I'm not sure if I do. What do I have? Friday is so tomorrow is Arc Nights, isn't it? But I might actually push that to Saturday. I'm not sure yet, because now that I think about it, I didn't need to do it on Friday. I'm not sure. Anniversary stream at the weekend. Oh, right. Oh, okay. So I might actually then do Arc Nights tomorrow, and then not sure about... I'm not sure if I'll watch it live. I'm not sure, though. I don't know. Only thing about the streams is I don't like streaming them while they're live, because there's just too many people who are doing the same thing. And I've never liked it when that happens, but we'll see. Either way, that's the general idea. So I'll probably do it. Yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow anyway. It might be a little bit later than mentions. I'm not sure. It depends on what happens. About Dorothy. Oh god, no. Ugh, no. But anyway. Until then, though, thank you guys so much for hanging out and just say hi to us while we watch someone else's stream of the anniversary. Yeah. That's generally the thing. I just tend not to like doing it when it's live, because I know like all of the bigger YouTubers are, and I just don't really want to compete with all that. But anyway, I mean, I'll see if I decide to. If it's an appropriate time for me to stream it, then I will. But it depends on when it is, I guess. But anyway. Until that time comes, thank you guys so much for hanging around, and I shall see you all the next time. Bye-bye.